everybody, so welcome to Recovery Lab TV. My name is Chris, I'm your coach and sports therapist, and today I am in Swansea to ride the Ironman Swansea route with a number of Recovery Lab athletes. And yeah, we've had an array of weathers already so far, and literally it's going to be interesting. It's been absolutely hammering it down so far, and it's now currently sunny, it's super windy, so anything is going to happen. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you can, hit that subscribe button. If you're doing Ironman Swansea, let me know in the comment section. Let me know how your training is going, and let me know if you need any help. Be more than happy to help you, okay? But enjoy the video. So, currently going up the first climb. It is 6% gradient hill. Okay, it's currently 5, works its way up. It's about a 33 meter ascent, flattens out a bit, and then goes back up, total of about 600 meters. So, telling the guys literally, just remember it's the first of the big 8 around the course, and you don't want to burn yourself out too much too quickly. So utilising those gears, keeping it easy but consistent, and yeah, keep your legs moving. So, straight into climb 2 out of 8. Literally, it's about 840 meters. Sets off, bit of a climb, then sets off gradual, eases out, and then goes straight back up. And again, just getting the guys to focus on silky smooth, remembering slow is smooth and smooth is fast. And getting them to remember that you've got more than 2 gears, because a lot of people go from the biggest to the smallest without really utilizing the stuff in the middle. So it's remembering that. All right, but yeah, currently at 5% gradient, and yeah, keeping the guys going, and then whips into about 8 to 10 as it comes through. So this one's more about longevity than the previous one. But yeah, most race days, this one tends to catch a few people out because they go too hard at the start and forget how long this one is, either because they haven't done it before or because there's lack of experience. But yeah, beautiful scenery. How are we doing? So, climb number 3 of 8. It's just over a kilometre long. It's about 74 meters ascent, and it's currently 10 degrees of elevation going up on a gradient. So yeah, what's great about it is naturally you've got the trees first protection from the sun on a hot day, so gives you a bit of shade, also from the rain and wind on a wet and miserable day. But it is a long time in regards to it. So as I told everybody else, find your rhythm, sit into it, and just spin the legs. We are on climb 4. 10% gradient. It's on the second loop of the course. So we're going back around the hill with trees above us once again, and we're back around doing that again. So about a kilometre long, 10% gradient climbing up, and it's just finding that smooth cadence again, getting into our rhythm. The only difference now is a lot more cars on the road, but on race day, naturally, we don't have to worry about that type of thing. But yeah, getting it done. Hope you're enjoying the video so far, and if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It really helps, and I really appreciate it. Always, yeah, keep enjoying the video. So technically we're on climb 5 out of 8, although it's so gradual, coming down a 3% incline as we're coming up towards the farmland. So yes, it's a climb, but it's much more gradual, if you will. So yeah, it's not too bad. Recce is about 3 kilometers, and it's about 101 meters ascent, but like I said, it's over the 3k, so it's not too bad. And there's flat bits, climbs, flat bits, climbs, just like so. So, still currently on climb 5. It's a big, long one, as I said, and currently on the red section of the climb. So if you've got a Garmin, you know what I'm talking about. So the steepest part, and yeah, it's just long, zigzaggy climbs. You know, nothing too crazy. Currently on a 7% gradient. Legs are naturally feeling a little bit more because it's the second loop, but that comes down to fueling right and getting the hydration in, so the legs still feel fresh, and obviously you're training. But look at these views. So plenty to take your mind off things as you're riding up there. Yeah, stunning. So, currently on climb 6 out of 8. It's about 700 meters elevation, got 472 to go. Only 5%. It's just a shortish, stumpy climb, if you will. But right at the bottom of the climb is a cattle grid, and today is a giant cow. So just being careful of wildlife on this course, because last 2 rides I've had cows out on the road, sheep on the road, and that might be the same on race day. So just be aware of that. But it comes at the top. Today's not so bad, but right here, because it's so open, you can get a lot of crosswinds and stuff, so just be aware of that. As you can see, very open space, and but nice. On the way back to Swansea, and yeah man, feeling good. Typically you got cars that just want to ride right next to you, but what can you do? Britain for you. but what a difference since this morning in the video to now. It's absolutely glorious. As I was saying about wild animals, the exchange has come across wild horses crossing the road and putting a halt to things. But yeah, climb 7, it's much more gradual, currently on a 3%, and then it looks like it's all downhill for a bit. Kind of whips you into the last climb, and then it's a big one, climb 8 is, and then kind of takes it out of you a little as then you kind of head down into the mumbles, back along the flat and then into it. But yeah, it's turned out to be an absolutely amazing day. So officially on the last climb of the day, 10% gradient. It's just over 400 meters, and I got a beautiful descent into it. Pedal like crazy, get yourself halfway up, and then find a gear, stick in, dig deep. But yeah, loving it. Guys are working hard, and just covered a shitload of cars behind us. But getting there, 11% gradient now. Climbing, about 250 left. But yeah, getting it.
So we are officially done here in Swansea, and yeah, what an incredible ride. If you get chance to ride Ironman Swansea's course, whether you're racing it or just training for it, or you're training for Ironman Wales, it's a perfect training course, and it's, in all fairness to Ironman, it's a perfect race and build up to Ironman Wales. The map and elevation looks like this. It's hard to see, so I'll chuck it up on screen. And yeah, literally 90k in the bag. I was aiming to pace everybody for 22 kilometers per hour, just because that's, in my opinion, the bare minimum to do it. It's actually 21.7 if you want to ride it in 4 hours and 10. I always say to hit 22 for those new people. 22 or higher is the bare minimum standard that you kind of need to be hitting to be able to do this course within the cut-off times. So paced as was. It was an easy ride for us guys. Lots of teaching, lots of coaching in regards to how my athletes are riding their bikes, as well as things to look out on the course, and so on and so forth. So hopefully that came through as well onto the video. If you do have any personal questions in regards to your own cycling or tips and tricks on the course, by all means get in touch in the comment section, and I can answer those questions. Or if you want a more personalized approach, by all means head over to my Instagram and give me a little follow on there, and just chuck me a message, or photos and videos of you riding your bike, and by all means I can critique away. All right, but yeah, literally elevation gain was just over 1,000 meters. It was 1,088. Average pace, like I said, was 22 kilometers on the dot. Moving time was 4 hours and just under 2 minutes, 1:59, and ended up burning almost 2,500 calories. For me personally, I did the first loop of the ride completely fasted, and then the second loop I did with hydration and nutrition. I did this because obviously my training events are coming up soon, and just to make it a little bit more harder, a little bit more challenging for myself to feel a little bit more fatigued. So then those hill climbs, I'm having less power in there, so it can help me with my training. One thing I said to my athletes, and I'll say to you guys, is by all means practice the course or whatever course you're riding, right? Whatever training loop you do. But practice them with race nutrition, and practice that you're eating like you would in your race. That way it can acclimatize your stomach and get you kind of really good at eating and performing at the same time. There is an art to it. But also kind of go out and have your food, have your nutrition with you, but choose kind of almost like it's behind the glass, so you've got a glass hammer and you have to smash it if you need it. And then that way you'll induce that fatigue, so when you are later in your races, you're going to be a little bit more tired, you're going to be a little bit more fatigued, and it will help prepare you for those moments, especially the longer you race and the more nutrition comes into play. So by all means, try and test those, you know, kind of have your week by week where you're going out, eating and drinking, getting a good habit. It's good bike handling skills. A lot of people struggle with getting bottles out of bottle cages, which is why so many are lost on race courses. And it really does make a difference, you know, so practice those little things, have a little gentle ride, and just have a no pressure ride, you know, forget Strava exists, and just kind of go out, ride your bike, practice eating and drinking, and enjoy yourself, you know, and then have those rides where you are testing nutrition, whether you're eating a lot and testing the different types of foods that you're looking at, or not eating at all or drinking at all, and but just be careful with that, okay? Don't take it to the extreme where you're super ill, you know. But yeah, tip for today. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoy the channel. Please subscribe, it's really helping. We're currently, from this morning, 950 subscribers, which I know isn't a huge number compared to some channels that have millions, but for me that's 950 people. So welcome to the community. Thank you for being a part of it. I appreciate you greatly, and I shall see you again soon, okay?